Today I just wanted to go over the Aztek Kit. It's the Arizona Technician's Edge Kit that we carry. If you want to come over here to my right, I'll show you where we carry them. So they're located on each of our trucks in Roseville Fire, and we also have them on our rescue unit back here in this left rear cab. Down here to your right, you'll see the same bags in the cabinet that have the Aztecs in them, one each. So I'm going to come over here. Right off the bat, one difference for a safety feature. So come down here, there's two different kits. So as I'm opening it up, the outer compartment is the travel restrict part. That's 50 feet of 8mm rope. The inner side is your set of mechanical advantages, which is either a 4-to-1 or a 5-to-1. So you'll notice that these are two different colors. Two different types of pulleys. These are Omni block. They're forged pulleys. These are basically the older set of Aztecs. So the big key difference when you're pulling these out on a scene is this is the first generation, the T rated or lightweight use rated, which is now the technical use rated. So this one is rated for a single or two-person load. It's not meant to really go into anchor systems or haul field systems. This one over here is the newer version. This one's general use rated, G rated, so the kilonewtons or the weight rating is basically doubled. So you can use this one to do a dynamic anchor. You can use it for systems. It's more stronger for that. So from there, we're going to go over just basically the travel restrict portion. So anytime you guys are within 10 feet of an edge, you're required to have travel restrict so you don't fall over the edge. So anytime you're getting in a harness, you want to put an Aztek on and take it with you. Anytime you're doing a rope rescue call or evolution. So here's the kit mounted on my left side. So I've determined that you guys, that's where my edge is at right there, and I want to put travel restrict on so I can get to the edge as the attendant to locate the victim that might be over the edge. So we can determine where our fall line is going to be to set up our system. So you pull out your outer compartment right here. It's consistent of your carabiner. This is a Purcell prusik. When you pull this out, you want this prusik all the way out. This acts as a shock absorber. So when you're hooked in and you take a fall, this slides down and lightens your fall. So you open this D-ring. This goes to your chest connection right here. And then this anchors, this goes to your anchor here. So if you want to zoom in here on this carabiner specifically, it looks like an automatic auto-locking carabiner, but you actually have to manually open this and close it. So you can easily go up, connect in like that, thinking it closes, and it doesn't. So two ways to attach this. If you come down here to an anchor, you have an eyelet, something that's already set for you. You can easily come in here and connect in. Lock this off. And on your way you go. If you don't have that anchor set up already, the proper way to tie in. Sometimes you'll see that people will go around like a railing or a post or something like that, and they'll just come back over and tie onto itself. If you look right here, that side loads the carabiner at its weakest spot. So what you want to do is you want to tie that carabiner back into a knot that's in the center of the rope right here. You can do a figure eight, inline figure eight, or a butterfly knot. So I'll do a butterfly knot real quick. So now you'll see that it pulls in line with the carabiner at its strongest part. A couple fingers, walk out to my edge. I'm controlling where my prusik sits. This is all the way out. I get to my edge, which let's just say it's right here at my feet. And let go of my prusik, it's engaged. I can lean on the system. I can work setting up on a vortex maybe, or just lean over to see the patient as the attendant. So that's the travel restrict portion of this. So I'm going to dismantle this and kind of go into the mechanical advantage of the system. So when you pull this inner portion out right here, the set of 4s or 5s they call it, you can bring it out. So just some quick things about this system. It's color coordinated. You have 2 brakes. The blue goes with the blue Omni block. The orange goes with the orange Omni block on this. So if you have an instance where this part of the Aztek is going to go with me over the edge, I'm going with it. I want this brake set in and pinned on this side, so I have control of it versus that one being pinned, and vice versa. If this is going over the edge and I want to control it from the top, I can leave it pinned up here and adjust it and control it from up here. So mechanical advantage of this system, there's a 4-to-1 and a 5-to-1 version. So the way I remember it is if you're pulling on the load, which is me right here, that's pulling to advantage and gives me a 5-to-1 mechanical advantage. If I flip this, and that's my anchor and I'm pulling on the anchor, that's pulling to disadvantage. I'm pulling on the anchor, which is the 4-to-1 version. So if you can remember it that way on the mechanical advantage side, that helps me. Safety checking this item, sometimes these pins do not get set all the way, and so you always want to check these pins. They can be out like that. Sometimes, as a mistake, they can get loaded, the prusiks can get loaded like that, and the pin is not engaged. You might ask yourself how this small prusik is able to handle the load that's on there. Well, unlike a traditional 1/2-inch rope with a big prusik that's taking the whole load on the prusik, this is divvying it up in either 3 or 4 strands. So it's either taking 1/3 or 1/4 of the total weight between all of these strands. Another use for it, guys, is you can attach it to your anchor. So say you have a overhang, you have a wall that's really close to you, you want to get your MPD up off the ground at a weight's height, just so it's comfortable to use and away from the wall to where you want it. You can easily come down to here, attach it into your anchor. You got the rope loaded through here already. It's simulating that. And from here, you got the adjustability of moving that MPD wherever you'd like it to go. So the length of this, if you fully expand this Aztek Kit, it's 12 feet, and then the rope on the travel restrict side is 50 feet. And that's all I have for you guys today on the Aztek.